We have 17 times the testosterone, okay, in our blood. We are literally flowing with horniness all the fucking time. 17 times. You literally can't even fathom the horniness that it got. Well, no, I gotta ask you a question. What is misogynistic? Because this is always said. I need to know the definition because this word is used all the time and people don't even know what it means.
Misogynistic for me.
For you, I need to know what the real definition is, not what you think.
I'm not Webster, so I don't have the real definition. But my definition of what I have for misogynistic is, for what you're saying, women are inferior to men.
Okay, so what you're talking about is that men think that like they're above women, and that is called what's the word? It starts with a C. I can't think of the word.
Chauvinistic.
Chauvinistic. That is chauvinism. Okay. Misogyny is you hate women. You hate them. Okay. Misandry is somebody who hates men. Okay. So this is a huge problem today because everybody throws around this word misogyny, like you're a misogynist. They don't even know what it means. You didn't even know what the word meant. You say I hate women. I have 4 sisters. I have 2 moms. I have a girlfriend. I've had multiple relationships where I lived with women. Okay. I have a daughter. I have a BM. Like, and I'm in good standings with all of them. If I hated women, why would I have good standings with all these women?
Do you see yourself as a chauvinist?
No, because I believe men and women are complementary to each other. I'm good at certain things and she's good at certain things. My woman is amazing at cooking because I fucking suck at it. I'm good at making money. I'm good at fucking connections and networking and doing certain things. I'm not good at what she's good at. She's good at certain things. And like sometimes she's making a decision. When we go to the grocery store, sometimes she's deciding what's being bought. I don't know what the fuck to buy at the grocery store. The fuck? I don't know which one's the best price meat or whatever. Like that's her job. Sometimes, but here's the deal. There's always one person driving the car. There's always a 51%. There's always somebody who's a majority. And I think the best relationships are the best ones when you're walking into his frame and he's the 51%. Now, does that mean that she's not driving the car sometimes? No. Like sometimes she's going to decide certain things because it's her expertise. If it's my expertise, I'm deciding it, or a grand majority of things, I'm probably going to decide it. And most women want to be with a man that they can give that to. Mm-hmm. Most women can't even be with a guy that they can do that with.
So where does that leave us then? If, as you say, men follow God and we are supposed to follow the man.
Yeah.
A strong man also.
Where does that leave us if our man is not a good leader?
It's discernment. So the problem today is women have horrible discerning. For thousands of years, fathers had to help you, brothers, uncles. People had to help y'all because you can't tell what a good man is. A man can tell what a good man is. A woman can't. You fall in love with your ears. A man falls in love with his eyes. So if you sit there and hear all the right shit, especially today when guys are finessing like crazy, if he tells you all the right shit, the right lover boy game, if he fucking love bombs you and breadcrumbs you, you're fucked. Yeah. You can't do shit.
But then you get that one woman that follows actions instead of what she hears. And then when you get that woman that sees, oh, this is bullshit, I'm not doing this. Then you say we have too many masculine women. I call it independent. Men do not know how to handle a strong, independent woman. And it's because of the bullshit. It's because of the bullshit that women have to endure with some men, not all, because I won't put you all in that category.
You sound like a misandrist right now. But you sound like a misandrist because here's the thing. This is your own fault. This is women's own fault. If your discernment was bad, this is your own fault. Now, well, I agree with you that there's less fathers than ever in homes. Is it harder to discern than ever because there's not enough fathers helping? There's a lot of feminism has really pushed the families apart, destroyed the nuclear family, pushed men out the house, incentivized divorce, incentivized breaking up, incentivized leaving the baby daddy.
Are you blaming a woman? You said feminism. So you blame
No, I blame feminism. And feminism was mostly created by the 1% of men. Men fucked this up. Men destroyed everything. Men did all this. And if men fucking stood up and actually stood for some shit, we would not have the problems we have today. Now, is it somewhat women's problem? Yes, I will. I'm not going to sit here and say women have no accountability. I think if women kept their legs closed, men would have to work harder and become better men. And if men have to work harder to get the pussy, that means that they can't be fuckboys anymore. Mm-hmm. And you're not going to have 6'4" guys living in the base at their mom's house still fucking bitches. Like, it's going to be hard for them to do that if women were like not giving up sex easily. And they would have that 6'4" guy who used to be a fucking badass basketball player. He's going to have to go get a job. He's going to have to go fucking become a man. But because women give it out for free, we don't have to do anything. Men don't have to do anything.
That some men are never satisfied. Can we agree on that?
So once again, we need to go back to evolutionary biology. The top men, okay, we got to understand nature, okay? Women are a certain way, men are a certain way. Women are hypergamous. That means that y'all date across and up social hierarchies. Not saying all women, but if we look at statistics, most women date across and up. That means that if you make 100K, you want a guy. Statistically, it shows 52%. He makes 152K a year. Y'all just like, and that's because you're hardwired to want a guy who has more than you, because you're hardwired to be prepared for if a baby comes out your vagina. You're hardwired to be prepared for that, and you need a provider if that's going to happen, for just in case. You're just genetically hardwired that way. So I don't get mad when women are gold diggers, because all women are gold diggers, just some of them are hiding the shovel better than others. Okay? Like there's nothing wrong with it either. It's an evolutionary trait for you to have that. I also don't get mad at the top guys that fuck a lot of women, because it's an evolutionary trait. They are designed to fucking do it. And it's very hard. We have 17 times the testosterone, okay, in our blood. We are literally flowing with horniness all the fucking time. 17 times. You literally can't even fathom the horniness that a guy has.
Ladies, when you turn 45, it happens to you as well. You'll be able to fathom them when you hit your prime.
That's crazy.
Me.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
I also would like to go ahead and piggyback off of Sergio, let everyone know that for 8,000 years, 17 women to 1 man reproduced.
Yeah,
go ahead and say that again.
Most women,
17 women to 1 man reproduced. Institutional monogamy has only been around for the past 1,500 years.
Yeah,
and we can see that it's not necessarily working the way that most people planned.
Yeah, for most of history, it was the top guys sleeping around, like you're saying, and having harems of women, having tons of them. Like there was even something where they would cut the dicks off of the guys that guarded them and shit. Like men are crazy. Like what's always made a man powerful was his resources, his access to virginic women, and what was the third one? I can't remember from Rollo's book. I can't remember.
Resources,
but virginic
women, and
there's something else. But like,
where y'all getting these facts from? Like, what
so that's a quote from Rollo Tomasi's book, The Rational Male. I get most of my stats from a guy named Dr. David Buss, and from the Evolutionary Desire. That's an amazing book to read if y'all ever want to learn about relationships or learn about people. He's literally a doctor in Austin who does nothing but studies. That book is based off a study where he did across 37 cultures across the world. We're talking people in New Guinea to fucking people in the Netherlands. Like we're talking tribes to people in the most competent. To the people in the Netherlands with the most equal society, where women and men are as equal as physically possible there. And when you look across the board, these things that I'm talking about are true. The 52%, the hypergamy thing, the men wanting more access to options, to sexual options. All this stuff is very factual, and we've been like this for thousands of years for a reason. And religion tried to control it and tried to like make sense of all of it, but we needed studies and we needed all this science to really see how humans really are, how men are, how women really are. That's what this whole show's about, is evolutionary psychology and just looking at how men and women actually are, not what we think they are.
I think a lot of us, I would give anything to be able to submit to a man. I would love to be submissive. I would love to get off internet, get off Facebook, not have to work 5 days a week, not have to try to fix my fucking car, not have to call the maintenance man every time something breaks down. I don't want this masculine role. I've never wanted it, but I'm a woman that is intelligent and smart, and I need somebody to match me in that and be better than me. Yeah. I'm tired of saving a hoe. I feel like every man that comes in my life, I have to save them. I am good at making you better. That's my God-given job. God made me to be a helpmate to my man. Yeah. But I need you to be better than me. Yeah. I need you, if I'm being mistreated at work, to say, you know what? Fuck this. No one's going to talk to you like that. I got you, babe. And then we working on it together.
So men are so emasculated today, though. So like, y'all want to know why guys don't want to get married to y'all? Like why, like even like the guys that are average and they're just not even taking you serious stuff. You're super emasculated when you can't fucking take care of your woman correctly.
People take me serious.
Well, I'm not saying that they don't take you serious. I'm just saying men are very emasculated today, and it's really hard to take a relationship serious, to want to, get married and have a wedding and do all these things when you're financially insecure. For a guy to want to go do all those things, it's really easy if you got like $100,000 in the bank or something, right. Or like our fathers and grandfathers had it. I mean, for some people had it very easily. Like my father, if you look at his life compared to mine, we're talking fucking apples and oranges, like compared to finances, like getting his first house, like all the time period and everything. Dude, it's completely different. Men today are struggling very hard just to have the bare minimum, just to make y'all bare minimum happy.
But I think the problem, and I'm in a different age bracket than you guys dating age bracket. Where I'm at now, I was just talking to my friend who's with me today on the way here. I've had 4 dudes not want to be with me because they're not ready. I don't need you to make a lot of money. I make money. I don't need you to be all that. I need you to be emotionally and integrity stronger, that you can leave me when I'm sad, that you know how to fucking deal with emotions and not be like, they're there. And that's all it is. Like, I want a partner. And these men, and I get it, that a lot of people are emasculating them. But as a mother of a 24-year-old son, and I'm swimming in feminine energy over here. I don't want to be in masculine energy. But they're making assumptions on some of us who are sitting here. Our legs aren't open all the time. I'm raising good girls. I'm freaking doing all the things. But no one's looking at me like that because they don't think that they can do it.
Well,
and they're not asking me, am I enough
everything-
for you?
Ladies, like, at the end of the day, the only thing that men can apologize for is legitimately something that was out of our control back in the 60s, and that was birth control. So at the end of the day, 1965, that changed everything. Women became the powerful reproduction of themselves, and they can go ahead and choose on whether or not they want to go ahead and keep a man's kid or not.
So
Okay?
you're talking about abortion?
Yes, I am.
Birth
And
control.
to be honest, we can go ahead and get political about it all we want, but regardless, after that followed the sexual revolution, and obviously the 90s with Me Too and Free the Nipple and yada, 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 and now we're here. Yeah. So men haven't necessarily had the teachings or the example from anyone else in the past 3 to 4 generations to fill those roles that y'all are asking for specifically.
They don't know.
We
how
have
to be
no
men.
example at all. No TV show, no music, not even Drake himself. So at the end of the day, like, we can go ahead and talk about this all we want, but again, when we look at politicians or people that are exemplified on YouTube, social media, TV, yada, 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 are those people and are those men really masculine?
Hey y'all, Sergio here. I just want to mention I've created a completely free guide that shows you exactly how I went from having low confidence and being painfully awkward around women to easily meeting and dating numerous high quality desirable women in real life without the use of any dating apps or social media. So if you're struggling to get out there, if you have approach anxiety or don't know what to say or how to interact with women to make them want you and are sick of using dating apps with low value girls that hundreds of other guys have been chatting with, click the link in the description below to grab your free guide right now. And if you want private mentorship with me personally to help guide you every step of the way in this process, check out my mentorship program in the description too. I would be happy to help you reach your dating goals and overcome any obstacle you may face. And trust me, if I can do it, you can do it too. I hope to see you soon. Peace out.